As children enter their teenage years, parents begin to consider how to help their kids make choices about future careers and the corresponding training or field of study to enter that career. Today, we're going to talk about a few tools parents can use to help their children understand the career fields that align with their interests and abilities. Before we jump into it, make sure to give us a like, follow, and comment if you enjoyed this content. And make sure to check out our other TenneyTube video here where we covered the top 5 myths in high school. Many parents will be familiar with the Myers-Briggs Type Indication Career Test. Myers-Briggs is the most popular personality test and has been used in corporate America for decades to help make job decisions and improve team performance. Once students understand their personality type, you can see what types of careers were chosen by others with similar personality types. We should point out Myers-Briggs does not really address aptitude. It's possible that a student may fit from a personality perspective but not match the aptitude of others in that career. Myers-Briggs online will cost you about $50 to take the test. If you use a certified test instructor, it'll cost more. Speaking of aptitude, overall ability is a sensitive but important factor to consider when contemplating career choices. Parents need to have an idea of their child's overall aptitude to help them decide what would be a good career choice. Even if your child matches the personality prevalent in a career field, they may not match the aptitude of those generally in that career field. Students with less aptitude will not be able to meet the academic requirements of careers requiring more aptitude. Students with more aptitude may be bored if they choose a career that is not challenging for them intellectually. For school-aged children, you may see tests like the Woodcock-Johnson, OLSAT, or Naglieri, which will give you an indication of your child's aptitude. For older kids, tests like the PSAT and SAT are also aptitude tests and will give you an idea of your child's ability. For parents looking for an even more thorough assessment of career choices, there are a number of professionally administered assessments which will go into even greater detail. There are others, but we'll highlight one of those assessments developed here in Houston. The BIRKMAN method personality test is a test developed 70 years ago by Dr. Thomas BIRKMAN. The BIRKMAN measures a student's motivation, self-perception, social perception, and mindset to give a recommendation about which careers would be best for the test taker. For the BIRKMAN, you'll find someone who's trained to administer the test, and you'll schedule time to meet with the test administrator and go through the test. The administrator is also trained to provide you written results from the test. Because you'll be using a professional, the BIRKMAN is going to be more thorough and costly than other tests that we've mentioned. If you go to the BIRKMAN website, you can find a way to search for test administrators in your area. Finally, the U.S. military has a very good test to determine career aptitudes. If you think about it, the U.S. military is a huge employer with a multitude of career fields that they need to staff. In addition, they enlist soldiers, sailors, and airmen right out of high school with very limited information about the enlistee. The Armed Services Vocational Aptitude Battery, or ASVAB, is the test that they use to determine which career fields would suit a given enlistee. Those considering enlistment will be scheduled to take the ASVAB by his or her recruiter. And you don't have to enlist to take the test. Many high schools will have the ASVAB available to students to take who are approaching graduation. The information in the ASVAB can be beneficial to students that are not planning to enlist. We hope that you have found this video helpful in thinking through a few ways you could help your child find a career choice that's right for them. We'll have some links in the description that you can use to further learn about these resources that we have highlighted in the video. If you have your own experience about a career test tool, we'd love to hear about it. Please make a comment down below with your experience and let us chat about it. As always, be sure to hit that like and give us a follow if you enjoyed this content. Be sure to check out the links in the description if you're curious about the Power of One and what we do for our students. See you on the next one.